We are back on the Morning Brew with Friends. I love this. We have Monica Olguin, Miss New Mexico Latina 2015, and Edna Esparza, Miss Teen New Mexico Latina 2015. And I love this. So tell me a little bit more about the Latina pageants and competitions.
So basically, we are Miss New Mexico and Miss Teen New Mexico Latina is a preliminary to the Miss US Latina competition. It is actually the longest running pageant exclusively for Latinas in the US, also the most prestigious. So we don't necessarily single out anybody, but we just focus on empowering the Latino population, which is still basically a minority in the US.
Right, and I know you speak Spanish. We were talking about this a second ago. And is that part of it? I mean, do you have to?
You don't have to, but we definitely, try and push it almost. If you could speak Spanish, that'd be great, but it's not a requirement.
Very cool. So you guys get to go to some very cool places. You're going to Quintana Roo, Mexico.
I'm going to the Rivera Maya in August, which I'm definitely really excited for. And she recently came back from her competition as well.
And how did you do with the competition?
I went to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I placed top 10.
All right.
Although I didn't win, it was a great experience, and I really enjoyed it.
What do you learn when you go to these major competitions like that? Because you're there with young women from across the nation. That's got to be just fun with your peers like that.
It is. You meet so many amazing people. You meet, like in our competition, our New Mexico competition, we met so many amazing girls. It's the same over there, only they have different cultures. Yeah, it's better and it's fun.
That's
it's
very
really
cool.
Nice.
Well, I know that there are different, the Miss USA versus Miss America, and each one has a different kind of overall mission. What is the Latina competition's mission?
So our motto is to be more than a model, a role model, and we really try and focus on not just what's physically out there, but also what you're doing, how you present yourself, being a role model to people rather than just looking pretty in front of the camera.
Because the Miss USA competition is basically just a modeling competition.
No, I'm not saying that.
Right. Well, that's kind of what I've seen and noticed anyway, versus the Miss America, which was a scholarship competition.
That's actually true. But you are supposed to basically have the whole package.
Right. That's very cool. So how did you guys get into this? How did you guys get into the pageant world?
I did not have any experience. I've never been in front of a camera before. Before this whole thing. My mom was the one to actually send them a photo when they were looking for girls. And it was based on how many people voted for your photo. You would get basically a free entrance to the pageant, and that's how I got in.
And what about you?
I actually hadn't had any pageant experience either, but my mom has always wished for me to be a model. And she was the one that got me into this also, and I really didn't want to join in at the beginning because I was really shy.
Well, what convinced you?
Maybe seeing all of those girls out there and knowing I could meet new people, knowing I could grow myself individually, and
right.
I think that's what made me join.
Very cool. Why don't you speak Spanish? ¿Hablas español también?
Sí.
See, and this is important stuff, right? It's seeing a lot of young people speak Spanish, right?
Mm-hmm.
How has this helped you guys? The doctor specializes in teaching Spanish and immersing people in this so that we can learn, basically to communicate across the globe. But in your case, why is it important to speak both English and Spanish?
I definitely think it goes back to your culture. I love speaking Spanish because, I embrace my culture as much as I can. This is an opportunity for me to also get my word across, to continue. If you can continue to speak Spanish, it's going to get you far. I think being bilingual, it's definitely, you have a plus. Not only when you go to school, but when getting into jobs, it is always a plus. I plan on teaching my further generations to make sure they speak Spanish. So definitely, I think that's I have something to on my resume.
Did you do what she did and put the names of everything in Spanish, all the labels all over the house?
Because she was talking because her mother probably was speaking Spanish.
Yeah, my parents speak Spanish already, and I'm working on teaching my fiance also because I'm working on teaching him Spanish. Make sure we both keep Spanish.
Very cool. And you?
My family is Mexican, so our Spanish is always at home.
La primera lengua en la casa.
Sí.
Very cool. Very cool. So do you guys have platforms in this? Is it similar to some of the other programs where you have to have a charity, a community service that you do?
You do have to be very active in the community. And I'm very active through my job, thankfully. I'm an advocate for early childhood education. But aside that, I'm looking forward to this coming Thursday, which when I'm going to be trying to get involved with MANA, which basically is a nonprofit organization that helps empower the Latino community in the U.S.
Very cool.
So that's something I'm going to be working on.
Very cool. And you?
We still don't have a main platform, but I want to do many activities like I have in the past with, I don't know, maybe going to the hospitals with the children, helping out other people in any way we can.
There's a lot of opportunities, right?
Right, yes.
Yes, I love it. So when is the big competition?
The main competition is going to be September 5th. I think I leave on August 30th.
How do you prepare for that?
You know what?
Is it like a full-on, like, do you do like an immersion in something, or what do you?
You know, I stay active, and I don't eat any processed food or fast food ever, so that hasn't been a hard.
See, that's how I live. That's what keeps the morning brew alive, is processed food and fast food and coffee.
So that would have been the hardest part for me, because I love eating. It's just not certain types of food. But with this competition coming, I definitely try and stay active. Like I said, I've never had any experience in pageants, so I'm making sure that I definitely talk a certain way, sit certain ways, stand, walk certain ways.
Do you have a coach for that? I know there are coaches out there.
There are coaches out there. I prefer to. I try to I'm going to just do my best. I'm very proud to represent New Mexico, but I'm just going to do it myself and just be myself the whole time.
Very cool. Very cool. And then what's your next steps as Miss Teen New Mexico?
My next step is mainly focusing on growing, not only as an individual, but helping others around me grow also.
Very cool. And where do you go to school right now?
I go to Capitol High School in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
All right. And are you in school? Are you out of school?
I graduated from UNM. I have my bachelor's. I will be working on my master's soon. I've already decided my master's, what it's going to be on and everything.
What was your bachelor's degree in?
It's family studies.
Oh, very cool.
So basically within like the social work, human resources.
Very cool. Well, that's certainly Spanish would probably help a lot there.
Yes, it definitely does. Most of my clients actually speak Spanish, so.
Very cool. Well, we'll watch for you guys then. Is there a place? Can we see it on national television? Is there a stream? Is there something we can find the competition?
I am trying to figure that out, and as soon as I do, it's going to be posted on our official Facebook page. I have my own too, Miss New Mexico Latina 2015, and there's the Miss New Mexico Latina Facebook, and also on Instagram. So I will be posting details as soon as I know that.
Can't wait to find out all about it. That's
Thank
great.
you.
Because we'll be back in a couple of minutes on the Morning Brew, and maybe we'll hablar hablar más español.
Hablar un poquito más español.
Un poquito más español. Necesito que practicar. All on La Taza de Café con mis amigos. En la mañana.
I know.